Angela Buckner here, the voice behind the mic. Angela Buckner here, the voice behind the mic. Welcome. This is our 9/11 newscast, and we start this newscast off by saying happy birthday to Timothy Buckner. The Gulf Coast Veterans Advocacy Council met up in Greenville to give away some goodies to the veterans and the citizens.
Can you tell me the purpose for today's event?
The purpose of today's event is to honor the veterans. The veterans worked hard in the wars and everything that they served in, from Navy, Air Force, Army, or whatever military department that they served in. And we want to honor those that are retired or that are still in. We just want to honor them.
How often are you guys doing this?
Now, we do a veteran stand down every year. This is an annual thing, and then just because it just happened to land on 9/11, so that was the best part of it. So we are doing a National Day of Service as well as for honoring those veterans.
What do you expect the veterans to walk away knowing? And I understand you guys are even gifting them with boots.
Yes.
Boots are back on the ground.
Exactly. Boots are exactly what you said. Boots are back on the ground. We're expecting them to walk away knowing that somebody in the community cares about them. Somebody is showing that they are here to help them in whatever they need by providing resources as far as education, benefits, and everything else they may need.
How many people do you think you served today?
When we did it before, we served 4,800. I anticipate 48 or more this time.
A 9/11 balloon release was underway for Jaden Ware in Greenville, Mississippi, where his family members made sure to keep his memories alive.
Happy birthday to you. Go ahead. Happy birthday, Jay. We love you, baby.
Although Ware lived in Indiana, his death was a case of mistaken identity, according to the family. There's a picture of Jaden Ware in the middle playing the Tin Man for the Wiz Jr. He had dreams of becoming an actor. Let's hear from his cousin. Why is it so important for the family to be here today?
It's important to celebrate our cousin because he died unexpectedly and he was innocent and he just didn't deserve it. And we here to show support.
The colors, how did you guys come up with the colors?
His favorite color is green, so we made shirts that was green.
How old would he have been today?
20.
Mercedes Wardell lovingly refers to Ware as her first baby. The family said Jay will be greatly missed. We'll be right back.
It's the 44th Annual Mississippi Delta Blues and Heritage Festival, Saturday, September 18th at the Washington County Convention Center Fairgrounds in Greenville. Starring two-time Grammy winner Bobby Rudd, Taka, Jay Wan, Nathan Kimball, O.B. Buchanan, and Nathan and the Zydeco Cha-Cha. Gates open at 10 a.m. Show starts at 12 noon. COVID-19 protocol will be followed. And free vaccinations on site. For info, 662-335-3523. Get tickets at deltabluesms.org or online at impacttickets.com.
The 44th Mississippi Delta Blues and Heritage Festival scheduled to be held in Greenville. According to Mayor Eric Simmons, this is the oldest blues festival in the world.
44 years ago, Mace officials, and back then Charles Bantam, they had the vision. Well, they noticed that the Delta in Mississippi was losing the blues. Charles Bantam had a history degree, but he was the executive director of Mace. And as he traveled, he saw that Chicago was taking the blues, St. Louis was taking the blues, Beale Street was taking the blues, but we were losing it. So the initial reason for the festival was to bring the blues back to the Delta.
They are hoping to keep the blues alive in the Mississippi Delta. Speaking of festivals, the Nelson Street Festival is also included in the festivities.
Can you tell us the purpose for the Nelson Street Festival?
Well, we started it, with Winchester Davis. We call it the Nelson Street, but it's really the Lil Win Festival. Mr. Winchester Davis was a postman around Greenville so many years ago. He taught students at the school, and he had a band. I forgot the name of it. Maybe it was the Blue Moon Band. And Mr. Huddleston, which was the president of this organization, he died a few years ago, and I ended up being the president, and we're getting it together. We're still getting it together.
Okay, so are you going to have vendors? Who all do you expect to be there?
Oh, yes, we have vendors. Now, the name of them, I cannot remember all the names.
That's fine. What's the date for the event?
September the 17th.
And moving on to the Mayor's Blues reception in Greenville.
Mayor, what's the purpose for today's event?
Yes, ma'am. The Mayor's Blues reception is kicking off the 44th annual Mississippi Delta Blues and Heritage Festival. This is a Mike Magazine exclusive. We got 6 days of education, empowerment, and entertainment right here in Greenville, Mississippi, culminating to the big festival on the main stage at the Washington County Convention Center. Please come to Greenville. All of the residents and all of your friends and neighbors in the surrounding areas, come to Greenville for some blues.
Who's our main entertainment for tonight?
Our main entertainment for tonight is J1, the recording artist J1. I got this record, and so when you think about all the things that you want to sing about, come here, J1 tonight. He's a promo of the main stage, which we have Tucker, you got Bobby Rush, you got J1, you got OB, you got Nathaniel Kimball, and the list goes on and on and on. So get out, get your tickets, and come to the 44th annual Mississippi Delta Blues and Heritage Festival, the longest running blues festival in the world.
It's the 44th annual Mississippi Delta Blues and Heritage Festival, Saturday, September 18th at the Washington County Convention Center Fairgrounds in Greenville, starring two-time Grammy winner Bobby Rudd, Tucker, J1, Nathaniel Kimball, O.B. Buchanan, and Nathan and the Zydeco Cha-Cha. Gates open at 10 a.m. Show starts at 12 noon. COVID-19 protocol will be followed, and free vaccinations on site. For info, 662-335-3523. Get tickets at deltabluesms.org or online at impacttickets.com.
And welcome back. Indianola is making some positive changes to the city. Health is a very important topic.
Construction is going on right here in Indianola.
This is the new Wellness Center. Mayor Rosenthal will tell us more.
Mayor Rosenthal, what do we have going on in the city of Indianola?
Well, this is an amazing project. Right now, this is going to be the Blue Cross Blue Shield Wellness Center. And this is for all the citizens of Indianola. And they're going to do some wonderful things, especially for our elderly who need different programs and activities rather than just staying there at home. I mean, they'll be doing Pilates classes and Zumba classes, and then training programs. So many times with our population, and especially as you get older, there are certain ailments such as hypertension, of course diabetes is a major problem. They'll be teaching people on how to maintain proper levels to keep these diseases from putting you down. They're also going to have a full exercise facility within this building, open to the public. They're going to have trainers on site. They're also going to have, which I think is amazing, and we've never had it here, is a training kitchen that will hold about 40 people to watch and learn. You know, we all love fried food. Well, there are better ways to fry food. They'll be teaching us how to prepare the things we love to eat, but to do it to where it's more healthy. Not to say it's just healthy, but there are better ways to prepare it. So that way you can continue and enjoy and live a long and healthy life.
How long do we see this being under construction?
I figure we got another 60 days before we'll do some type of ribbon cutting, opening it up to the public. They're bringing trainers and teaching trainers. They're working with people and trying to hire as many local as they can. I was talking to the contractors that 2 of their major subcontractors or local subcontractors. So they're working hard to be part of the Indianola, Mississippi Delta community. But this is something that we've greatly needed. It'll be open every day. There'll be activities going on every day. So it's a wonderful place. They have classrooms where they can work with young people. So start early so you don't get hit with these bad diseases later in life.
Seems like it's going to be a lot of space inside to accommodate, especially during this pandemic. What do you think about the space?
Well, absolutely. Right now, there's plenty of room. You know, I said like on the kitchen, it will easily hold more than 40, but they can place 40 people with the social distancing needed. They have all the electronic setups, big 60, 70-inch screens around the room so you can watch it and still
so it's like on a TV show.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, except you're part of that audience of that TV show.
Oh, wow,
exactly.
That's awesome. And so bringing this to the Mississippi Delta, it seems like a health initiative within itself, this wellness center. Who helped to contribute to this?
Well,
other than Blue Cross Blue Shield?
Well, it was all, the concept was actually created by one of our local doctors who is on the board with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they said the first place to build one is in the Mississippi Delta. So we were able to get it. It's supported by Indianola Family Medical Center and our local South Sunflower County Hospital.
And it's within the same vicinity.
Exactly.
Of the hospital.
This is becoming a mecca for healthcare right here in Indianola.
And in education news, we have Dr. Deborah Dace at Greenville Public School to give an update.
Congratulations to our volleyball team for their win, their victory over Floyd County. And again, let's all stay in touch. Follow us on Facebook, email us if you have any questions. We're here to make sure that we offer the best educational opportunity for our students. So reach out to us if you need.
Dr. Dace gives protocol on quarantining.
Quarantining, what you have to do is look inside the classrooms of those positive cases. And at a minimum, we quarantine front, back, to the right, and to the left. At a minimum.
Keep up the good work. You know exactly what it is when Collins Boys Entertainment get together, they walk through. That's right, Saturday, September 18th at 2 p.m. There will be a car show, cash prize giveaway, Hollandale Homecoming Weekend. Bring your family. Vendor space is limited. Don't wait. Admission is only $5. They'll be at 200 Bailey Street in Hollandale at the ballpark. For more details, call Charlena 901-464-7625. And here's an Aviation Day recap. Several people from the Mississippi Delta area showed up for the second annual Aviation Day. The hot air balloon experience brought about a new word.
Wibbling. We got a new word.
Yes, it's little Tiffany said
One thing is for certain, Aviation Day brought about a lot of smiles.
Whenever I travel, me and my brother ride on Contour.
Can you tell us a little bit about your experience today at Aviation Day Part 2?
Well, I tell you what, been flying a long time. It means a lot to me to get out here with these kids and take them up for the first time, and I get just as excited watching their faces as they are. So I have actually more fun than they do. I love getting out here and seeing the interest get created in aviation. And
do you see yourself coming back next year?
I probably will. This has been a good experience. I'm glad I was able to help out today.
And where did you come from?
We came from Batesville, Mississippi.
And what are you flying?
I'm flying in that Mooney right there.
Okay, what is it called?
That's a 1968 Mooney M26.
Mr. Washington.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you make of today's event and yesterday's event all as a whole?
I think this fully met our expectations and hopes. We had hoped that we would have between 600 and 700 people show up for this event. We feel pretty confident that we've hit that number between last night and today. We feel confident that we've hit that number. The people were excited. Folks were glad to see the Contour plane. They enjoyed seeing the military out here. I couldn't be any more happy about this.
Next year?
Next year, bigger and better. We're going to do an actual air show next year. We're already in talks with a potential team, which is going to be a big ticket item. So we're going to have to do a lot of fundraising. But we already in talks with a team. Yeah, we're going to do a full-fledged air show next year. It's going to be bigger and better. I mean, we're going to put Greenville on the map.
So fundraisers, so the community can expect to see fundraisers coming from Mid-Delta Regional Airport.
Well, it won't be from the airport itself. We actually have a foundation set up for this. And so that foundation, it's the Community Foundation of Washington County is heading it up for us. And we have not a grant, but we have a fund set up just for this. Okay. So yes, we will be reaching out, calling on all our friends, asking them to support us in this. Like I said, bigger and better.
Talk about exposure for the children in the community who may not have flown before.
I hope they had a great time. We didn't have as many aircraft as we had hoped to do it, but I think sum total, we probably flew at least 60 or 70 kids today. They looked like they had a ball. I hated we couldn't do more, but next year, Lord willing, it's bigger and better. I'm just going to keep saying that, bigger and better next year.
And a special happy birthday to Ashley Wheatley. We pray that you enjoy many more birthdays to come. The Mike Magazine was glad to be in the building.
Did someone say tacos? At school, at home, tacos, tacos, tacos. DJ Hustleman is always in the same location. After school, I don't have to think where we're gonna go eat. It's straight to DJ Hustleman. Eat tacos, get taco power.
Thanks for tuning in to this newscast. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you would like to donate to the Mike Magazine, the information is on the screen. Angela Buckner here, the voice behind the mic.